All right, so I'm just finding this out. So you proposed to Deb.
Yeah, so I had been paying attention to Zuccotti like from like the second week. I had a friend go down there and do something, and he posted a video, and I was like, this is really cool, and I just kept lurking down there checking it out. And then like 2 weeks after I become really aware of OWS, I was just having a cigarette, and it hit me like a thunderclap that the People's Mic would be a really beautiful way to propose.
Yeah.
Because I already had a baby with my girlfriend at the time, and just needed a good story and a good memory.
Yeah.
And so when that hit me, it was like, oh, I just got to go find the ring. I went to some flea markets. I got an upcycled thing. I didn't contribute new to the diamond trade. It's a diamond, but it's an antique. It's very tasteful. And wrote some words, got some friends together, and took her down there. And I told her, well, we're going down to Zuccotti, because we just do that.
Yeah.
We just go down with our time. And we'd bring the kid, and we'd play some music and hang out. And that our other friends would be there too. They were going to hang out too. And so when they were all gathered around, we said, oh, this looks like a good spot. Then I'm just like, mic check. And then you can go on YouTube and you can watch the rest. If you Google Occupy My Life, I own that shit.
Okay.
Because that's what I titled it. And
cool.
That's the punchline, or I'm like, will you occupy my life?
So Gawker caught word of this and stuff?
I posted the video because, my mom and family, I figured they'd all love it, and I knew it was a beautiful moment. And then Gawker picked it up. A friend of mine told me, like, dude, you're on Gothamist, and then this and that, and just bam, it blew up, and it really tapered off at like 115,000 hits after about a month, but it jumped like 10 a week at least. More than that. But it galvanized me to the movement in a lot of ways. One is that just the vitriol I got from people who just wanted to hate us, like who didn't understand the message,
in the YouTube comments.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff,
YouTube
like,
comments. They just see a guy with long hair and a girl, and she was wearing a tie-dye dress, of course. But we're like neo hippies. I work in advertising. I worked in advertising for like 14 years for a lot of major fucking brands. Like, people don't know shit about me, but the comments on YouTube were like, you dirty hippies, you're gonna go have sex in a dumpster, and all this crap. And so I felt that misperception on something I was really emotionally invested in on so many levels now, that it made me be like, well, I really got to step up for OWS, with whatever and so from that too, I was like, I saw it as my responsibility I contacted journalists on Twitter and said, hey, I'm the guy who just went viral, not looking to be like, I want everyone to look at me. And what I did was I wrote them like these really thought out emails about why I'm supporting the movement. And one journalist at The Atlantic pretty much just regurgitated what I wrote on The Atlantic.
Cool.
Which to me was then this great thing to tell people about OWS, is like, look at what it's done. No one gave a fuck about what I was saying a year ago. And I threw my creativity and my heart into this movement, and look what I got back. And since then, that's still like, then we went and we found the Parents for Occupied group and met people through that, and met you and everyone at the Bushwick GA, and so, but yeah, that's my story of what really like nailed me down. And I felt like I didn't want to be a poser too. Like I didn't want to be like, oh, I went down and used the People's Mic, and then that was all. Oh yeah, that was cool, OWS. Thanks for that. I'm in it for all the deep reasons. So that made me feel like I had to, I don't know, live up to the whatever I got from it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.